What up, internet family? This is Ada. Welcome back to Gypsy in the City TV. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your very own vision board for 2017. I absolutely love vision boards and have been doing them for several years. I think they are a great way to help you manifest the things that you want out of life. They're a great way to help you envision the things that you want out of life. And I kid you not, every single year since I started making them, most of the things that I put on my board have come to fruition. So I'm really excited to share with you guys how to make vision boards so that hopefully you can manifest everything that you want out of life in 2017. Let's get started. The first thing you need to create your vision board is a board, of course, and I typically use a white foam poster board that you can get from the dollar store or the craft store. But this year, Noemi and I are using some picture frames. So this is a 16 by 20 picture frame that you can get in Target, and this is what we're going to use to make our boards. In the past, when I would make my vision boards, I would just gather up a bunch of magazines and go through them and cut out inspiring words or inspiring pictures that reflected the things that I wanted to put on my board. But over the years, I found that it's actually easier just to Google the images or the things that you want to put on your board, print them all out on one sheet of paper, cut them out, and then put it on your board. So as you can see here, I'm just going on Google, and for this part of my vision board, this is like the money affirmations that I wanted to put on my vision boards. I always like to put things in regards to money because who doesn't want to attract more money into their life? So I like to Google money affirmations and just print out different quotes, different little pictures, and I like to put that on a section in my vision board. So like I said, I'm just Googling, I'm dragging the image into a Word document, and then I'm just gonna print that all out on the same page as you can see here. Feel free to resize any of the images. I just had a lot of stuff to fit in, so I downsized some of the images to make sure that everything will fit on my board. This year I'm using a picture frame as my vision board, so I'm just gonna take that piece of paper that actually came inside of the frame and I'm gonna use that to glue everything on. And next year I will continue to use this frame, and I'll just buy a piece of paper, measure out the size of the frame, and use that as my vision board, you know, recycling, people. Okay, now for the fun part. So I'm just going to be using some of these quotes here on my vision board. These are actually from my planner, and since I will no longer be using my planner in 2017, I decided to rip out some of the pages that had some cute little quotes in there. This is from my Erin Condren planner. I'll leave a link in the description box if you guys want to know a little bit more about those planners because they're actually awesome. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and start cutting some of the words and pictures that I put together in that Word document that I previously showed you guys. And some of the stuff that I'm cutting out here just pertain to my goals when it comes to social media. If you guys didn't know this, I'm actually a full-time blogger. This is my job, this is my career. So I have certain goals that I want to meet by the end of the year when it comes to what I do, when it comes to my career. So I'm just cutting out some social media, different social media channels like Twitter and Instagram, because I do have like certain numbers that I want to hit on those platforms. And I'm also cutting out the names of some different brands that I want to continue to work with this year, some brands that I haven't worked with and that I'd like to work with, and things like that, just to keep me motivated and keep me striving for more in 2017. Before you put your vision board together though, I want you guys to sit down and just grab a piece of paper and a pen, and I want you to think about your goals in the following areas of your life. So your relationship goals, your career and financial goals, your home goals, your travel, your personal growth, including spirituality, social life, education, and your health goals. And once you have written those down, that's going to give you a better idea of the things that you want to include in your vision board. Some of the things that I included in my board this year are being debt-free. I really want to take a better hold on my finances, and I want to be debt-free this year for sure. I want a new puppy. I want to lose weight. So I decided to include a picture of me looking and feeling my best, which was about 20 pounds ago. I also decided to include pictures of a passport booklet because I want to travel more this year, especially internationally. And I even included a picture of a woman and a guy out to dinner on a date, because as scary as it sounds, I definitely want to put myself out there and start dating more. I'm not looking for a relationship, but I would really enjoy some good conversation over a nice glass of wine with a good looking male at that. So let's see. And now here's Noemi making her vision board. For those of you that are new to my channel and don't know who Noemi is like my YouTube daughter. Her mom reached out to me this past summer in regards to me teaching her daughter basically how to make YouTube videos, because Noemi was really interested in YouTube and she really liked videos, but she necessarily didn't really know how to make them. So I became her teacher this summer and I taught her how to make her videos, and she has her own channel up, and I absolutely adore her and her mom. And I wanted to spend some time with her, so I thought it would be a good idea for us to get together and do our vision boards together. And this was her first time ever making a vision board, so we had a lot of fun making ours, and I'm so glad that she enjoyed making her vision board, and I'm really excited to see all of the cool things that come to her in 2017 because of her vision board. If you want to see Noemi's vision board and check out some more of her videos, be sure to stop by her channel. I'll leave a link to it in the description box, and I'll also leave a link to it somewhere up here on the screen so that you guys can go check out her channel and show her some love. I adore this little girl so much, and I'm so glad to be her YouTube mom. Okay, and we're back. So on my vision board, I also included this picture of Rocio, Ona, and myself because I hope to make some magic with these ladies in 2017. Also included some additional cute little pictures of me, and most importantly, boom, this picture right here. So you want to get a really cute picture of yourself, and you want to use that picture for the center of your vision board. And the reason why you want to put a picture of yourself in the center of the board is because you want to visualize yourself surrounded by all of the things that you want out of the year. So go ahead and put your picture in the center of your board, and then everything else that you want on your vision board, put it around the picture that you have placed in the middle. And from experience, I recommend using a glue stick, especially if you're using pictures and magazine stuff, because if you use regular glue like the Elmer's glue, it'll bleed through the paper and the vision board just doesn't look as cute and polished. So use a glue stick to stick everything down. If you have like heavier cardstock and things that maybe won't be glued down with the glue stick or won't stay down, just use the Elmer's glue for that stuff. But for everything else, use a glue stick. You're welcome. Get creative with your vision board. Add glitter, add different textures, add paper, make it pretty. Because at the end of the day, this is something that you're going to be looking at every single day for the rest of the year. So if you like pretty things, make your vision board look pretty. When I make my boards, I really like to take my time. I set aside a whole day for it. I don't like to rush the process. So I'll have music playing in the background. I'll have a glass of wine. And I really just enjoy the time that I get to spend putting my vision board together and really like giving it those good vibes so that I can have that same feel for the rest of the year. The trickiest part is arranging everything on your vision board so that it can fit. It's almost like a jigsaw puzzle. So the way that I approach it is I like to start with the bigger pieces first, and I'll like lay those down first. You never ever want to glue anything down unless it's the picture in the middle. Everything else, don't glue it down until you're 100% sure that that's going to be its kind of final resting place. So I like to start with the bigger items first, and I like to put those all around the corners, and then I go in and fill in the gaps with the smaller pieces of words or pictures that I have. If you have to cut some stuff to make it fit, don't be afraid to do that. If you have to reprint some of the pictures that you printed out so that they can fit on the board because maybe they were a little bit too big, don't be afraid to do that either. This is exactly why I prefer just Googling the images instead of using like magazine stuff, because it's easier for you to adjust the size of the images and make it fit on your board instead of just using whatever you find in magazines, for example. There really are no rules when it comes to putting your vision board together. As long as you fill it with the things that inspire you, whether it's photos, quotes, saying, images of places you want to go, reminders of events that you've been to or that you want to go to, people that you love, postcards from friends, just anything that will inspire you. And when it comes to actually arranging the board, I know there's some people that don't really like clutter and they like to leave a little bit more space between all of the images. If that's you, then go ahead and leave space between the images. If you like everything to be close together and you want things to touch, then go ahead and overlap them and huddle everything together how I did on my board. Like I said, there really are no rules. It's your board. You can do whatever you want as long as you find inspiration in the things that you have placed on it. A few of the other things that I included on my vision board this year are this laptop with an ebook in it, because I do want to write an ebook about blogging and creating your digital presence online. So hopefully I can get that done this year. I also included this picture of a girl like meditating, because I really want to focus on my spirituality this year. I want to meditate more. I want to pray more. I want to just remember to breathe, because I feel like a lot of us forget to do that. There has been some years where I don't really know what my goals are for the year, so I don't fill up my vision board completely because I'm not sure of what I want, and I make sure to leave some room to add to the board throughout the year. Some years, like this year, I know kind of exactly what I want, so I fill up my entire board with those things. A lot of times, purposely, I will only fill up my board halfway because I know that the things that I put on my board will come to fruition and I'm going to need more space to add new things. Overall, what I want you guys to get from this video and from putting your vision boards together is that the purpose of a vision board is to activate the law of attraction. And when you activate the laws of attraction, it starts to pull things from your external environment that enables you to realize your dreams. And by selecting pictures and writing that charges your emotions with feelings of passion and inspiration, you begin to manifest those things in your life. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the law of attraction, it basically states that we attract into our lives anything that we give attention to, regardless whether it be positive or negative. And I wish more people knew this, because then they probably wouldn't dwell on all the negative things in their life, because by doing that, you're attracting more negativity into your life. That's why it's so important to always think positive and happy thoughts so that you can attract more positivity and more happiness into your life. I know it's hard, it's easier said than done, but having something like a vision board will definitely help you stay on track. The really cool thing is that I made this vision board right before the new year, and 2 days into 2017, one of the biggest things that I had on my vision board has already happened, and I can't wait to share that with you guys in a future video, so stay tuned. Something that I included on my board this year that I hadn't done in the past was actual artwork. I wanted to include artwork that inspired me because I wanted to add an element of creativity to my vision board, and I also wanted to kind of keep those creative juices flowing always throughout the year. So I googled this artist, and I'll leave her name down below in the description box so you guys can check her out, and I printed out some of her artwork and I added it to my vision board, and I really love the way that it came out, and I just love that element of creativeness that it added to my board. After you have completed your vision board, you're going to want to place it somewhere that you're going to see it daily. And you want to look at it often and feel the inspiration that it provides. You want to read the affirmation and the inspirational words out loud. You want to see yourself living in that manner. You want to feel yourself in the future that you have designed. You want to believe that it is already yours. You want to be grateful for the good that is already present in your life, always. That's one thing I'm really big on. You want to acknowledge any goals you have already achieved. You want to acknowledge the changes you have seen and felt in your life so far. You want to acknowledge the law of attraction working in your life, and definitely look at it before going to bed and the first thing when you wake up in the morning. Alright guys, so these are our finished vision boards. We hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Don't forget to follow both of our channels.
But seriously, look at this vision board.
Yours looks really good too. I didn't even know about vision boards at your age. You're gonna be winning. You're going to be set for life.
So thank you guys so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, come in the frame, girl. Come around town. Bye.
Bye.
Is it recording now? Yes, we're recording.
Like to keep the streets on. No, this true to fact, they like to keep them on the leash. Cartier top tips, line blazers, stomach faces, BBS top flips, sweet let me upgrade you. Let me upgrade you.